This never works, right?
It's pretty.
Oh my goodness. I swear Mercury retrograde lives in my computer. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Just hello. I'm so happy that I'm here.
Me too.
And with the beautiful Witchy Crone next to me, or whichever side she's on. It's been a week, and it's only Tuesday. and I'm just happy to be here because I needed this space tonight. So thank you, Nancy, for doing this with me. We've had some requests to do. Yeah, we've had some requests to do witchy readings again. So here we are. And, for some reason, my phone's not working. Are we? We're not retrograde, right?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, because my phone won't let me bring our broadcast up so I can watch chat over here. All right, that's it. You're fired. Here we go. All right. So, sorry, everyone. Oh my gosh. So tonight we are doing witchy readings. So, last time we did it, it ran so long that we've decided it best to be that you'll still get a 4-card reading. We'll do 2 each. And whatever question or guidance you need, we're calling in the witches. So before I start calling in the witches, yes, thank you, Brendan. Brendan, he's turning in to be one of the greatest mods. So please hold your questions until we're ready, because it's getting harder with everybody putting things in a random. It's harder for me to find them. So so we appreciate you waiting until prompted, and we'll get quick tonight. So we'll get to everybody. So so first of all, thank you, Brendan, for being here and being my fantastic mod. Brandon's here. Hi, Brandon. I hope you're ready for a witchy reading. Brace yourselves. Who knows what this night's going to bring? Hi, Venus. How are you, sweetheart? Glad to see you here. Kim's here. Hello, Kim. I meant to connect with you this week and see how you were doing, and I hope your mom's doing okay. And then we have Sky Dancer here, which I know her name, but shh, it's a secret.
Oh,
it's a secret. Stephanie's here. Hello and welcome. Welcome. I'm so happy everybody's here. Amy Harris is here. Hi, Amy. So some of you haven't had a witchy reading before, so this will be fun. So Nancy, what decks do you think you'll be using?
Oh goodness, I'm not sure. I have a witchy fortune teller deck, and I have the witchlings, and I have the green witch oracle deck, and then I have my everyday witch oracle and wisdom of the familiars. And
Lordy,
yeah, and then let's see, I have the witch's oracle, and I have the witch's wisdom tarot. So I'm not sure what I'll be using. It'll just come to me when I hear a name.
I may do that, but I'm loving now that I knocked it over, but I brought my it's called a witch's finger. Let's see if I can do this real quick. It's called a witch's finger. It's a little rough around the edges, just like a witch. And what it's made of is iron, feldspar, calcite, zircon, like zirconia maybe, and muscovite, I think. Muscovite. So anything to enhance, our little witchiness, right? So, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna for sure use Witch Sister. Good Lord. I've
I
lost my...
had that pulled out, but I won't use that since you're using it.
Oh, well.
You know, yeah. I mean, I've got plenty without that.
Okay. So Julie Jeffrey, Julia Jeffrey, was the creator of the tarot. Hello. Tarot. No. Okay. If there's something wrong with my brain, it's one of my favorite decks and I can't even think of it. People don't say it right. They add an S. Okay. It's Tarot of the Hidden Realm. Thank you.
Oh.
Tarot of the Hidden Realm. A lot of people say realms, plural, but it's Hidden Realm. And she's such a fantastic Scottish artist. And the reason why I say Scottish, because those beautiful people over in the UK are not modest people. So the human body is the beautiful human body. And she just embraces that in her artwork. And I hope that YouTube, if I show some of those, doesn't red flag me. But, you know, I see nudity on the YouTube all the time. So, oh my gosh, speaking of...
Oh my goodness.
Richie. I can't wait. So Richie and I have been trying to plan a get together. You know, it's 5 hours difference there in England. And just, by the way, I just love it when you dress all proper gentleman and steampunkish. And, you know, anyway, he's one of my favorite lads. So yes. I can't wait to do a live with you again.
And his Lenormand deck, Lenormand deck is awesome. You should go to his channel and look for it. It's on Make Playing Cards.
Richie?
Yes, Richie did a good job with it.
Richie, if you're still here, please send me that link. I started learning Lenormand and I got away from it, and well, I'm just gonna have to get back into it again. So okay. Oh, you're just popping in to say hello. Well, thank you. Maybe we need to have you on for a witchy reading night. That would be awesome. If you're interested, Lady Blind Wolf, do use my email in the description. I think that would be fun. I haven't seen you live in a long time. And Harley's here. Can't have a witchy live without Harley.
No.
Oh, you know, I always introduce Richie as, you know, he's such a handsome man. And everybody loves Richie. So love having him on.
I believe they do.
They do. Okay, so anyway, all right, witchy, all things witchy. So tonight really is just about embracing the witchy within. The witch within is more than just, you know, the folklore of the pointed hat. And many of you know this, you know, it's about embracing nature and using the energies that surround us to guide us, to help us, you know, herbiaries, healing, you know. And so tonight we just wanted to embrace that earthy witch magical energy tonight. And we're going to do that in a moment. Anything you want to add to that, Nancy?
No, I am just very excited to be here.
I'm going to read a little bit that's inside the box of Julie Jeffrey,
okay.
Witch Sisters Tarot. And it says, the magic of the ancestors beats in your blood. Feel its power and free your wild soul. You know, back in the day, that's just living amongst nature. Is your soul, your spirit is let loose and running free. And now most of us are in a concrete jungle, and I think it's suppressed. And so hopefully tonight we can release some of this energy. And I'm fortunate enough, and Nancy is too, even though we live near the concrete jungles, we still have a bit of nature. And I have a lot. It's depleting as I speak, but I still have a lot near me that, you know, the boys and I can go hiking, trail hiking nearby. And that's a protective park. And there's several parks around here that are protected. So And again, I ask everybody, please, when you're grounding, each time you ground, send love and healing to Mother Earth. Right now, she's rocking and rolling all over the world. Nearby, just 40 minutes away, in the last week has had 10 small earthquakes. And that's very unusual for South Carolina to have such a cluster. So, but all over the states, all over the world, Mother Earth is speaking. So you need to listen and just send her healing. Send her healing. So Polly just joined us. Hi, Polly. How are you? Oh my gosh. I don't think I turned my air conditioner on high enough.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So what I want to do is I'm checking my list. Checking my list for those who I promised a reading next time they popped in.
Okay.
We're doing good so far, but okay, I'm going to put that banner up then.
All righty.
All right.
Here we go.
Witchy messages or some guidance. You can ask for a general reading, witchy reading, or if you have a question. Of course, we don't do health questions, and we don't do, health advice does come out in the cards sometimes. But we're not doctors, we're not certified doctors, and we don't do financial questions. We're not legally that financier. So
no third party.
Third party readings. Again, it's really hard to know somebody else's feelings for you or what they're thinking because they're not present. And the best we can do is read your energy around the situation. And sometimes that's very helpful. So, yeah. So let's get going here. So what I'm doing is starring people. And then after I feel like everybody's in queue, I will do a roll call. And I also type it in below. And then, hi, Tasha, how are you? Ah, good question. Although those questions make me nervous too. It's just, oh my gosh. So Amy, welcome, first time here. I will definitely have you starred. And Harley's making her list. Harley, you know you're always naughty on the naughty list. I'm going to show you. She had deemed me one night the leather fae or something like that.
Ain't that the trick?
Because I revealed I was a gothic fae more than I am a fairy. A twinkly fairy. That was when I was a little girl. Then I morphed. I got lost in the woods and they stole me. And they threw me back going, this one's too much. This one's too much. Love a cuppa. Maybe. Oh, anyway. All right. So far we have 6 questions.
Okay.
See how we're going. And I'm, well. Okay. So the leather and lace fairy. I have my lacy leather wings over there. I should have brought them out. Okay, so I'm hesitant to say, well, anytime I only think, Venus says I have 7 questions. Venus, did I miss you? Venus, where is your question? Did you pop it in before?
Oh, Alvin is here. Hey, Alvin.
Hey, Alvin, how are you?
Lovely to see
comment
you.
on my paranormal video that I put out. Okay, so, all right. Well, gosh darn it, it's happening again. I star somebody and then they become unstarred. I don't know how that happens. I'm telling you, Mercury lives in my Hi, Artsy Girl. Put in if you'd like a question or general witchy reading. So Alvin, love reading male energy. So if you have a general energy or a question in mind, I got you, Venus. I did. I had gotten you. So
And Harley just popped in.
Thank you, Harley. Thank you, Alvin. I know it's too hot to put on any literal witchy garb because I thought about it and it's just maybe fall. Okay, so let me quickly. Okay, so Nancy, keep an eye on chat for me after Harley if anybody puts in.
Okay, I will do it.
Until then, this is not in any order right now. I'm just saying who I have starred. I have Stephanie, Polly. We have Ocean GD. We have Venus, Tasha, which Tasha was on my list. So for those of you who are new to my channel, we try our best to get to everybody, but sometimes we've been on over 2 hours and, energy depletes and then we don't feel like we're giving the best readings. So for those of you who we don't get to, for those of you who are already in queue right now, we will get to you. After Harley, it's a question whether we get to everybody or not. And those who we don't get to, I make a list and I make sure the next time I'm hosting, because sometimes I go on other people's channels and they're the ones driving and I can't say, oh, I owe Tasha a reading. It wasn't on their channel. So they have their own people they choose. So I do make a list and I do make sure that the next time I'm hosting that you are one of the first among to be read. So that's what I've so far. So anybody after Harley?
Not
Okay.
yet.
All right. Let me start over. Stephanie, Polly, Ocean GD, Venus, Tasha, Red Dragon, Brandon, Amy Harris, Siley. Is that we have a mediumship question tonight. Let's see if Witchies can answer that. And then Harley.
Okay.
So let me go back to the live. Okay. Let's see. Raven hair and ruby lips. Sparks fly from fingertips. I almost read that as Ginger's. Oh, echoed voices in the night. She's a restless spirit on a endless night. Okay, Harley, I butchered that, but it's beautiful. Just the same. I'm telling you, I'm tongue-tied lately. I don't know what's going on. So, all right. I think we should start readings.
All right.
Look at that. We're starting.
Oh, Alvin would like a witchy.
Yay, Alvin.
Also.
Okay. Let me get back to my live.
Awesome, Alvin.
And Alvin, I was going to comment on your latest video that I've seen. That's the latest is the Pina Colada. Go ahead, Harley. Sing the Pina Colada song for me.
Oh, and I was so excited, Alvin, that you put about how you make margaritas. I am going to make one exactly like that this coming weekend.
Ooh.
Yes.
Which one?
A margarita. Oh, you've got to watch how he does that. Oh my goodness. Well, he makes it look so easy. He is awesome.
I used to wonder what it was about margaritas that I didn't care for, and it was the smell. And then it wasn't until later, till somebody gave me a shot of tequila and went, oh, that's it.
Oh, now, if tequila wasn't alcoholic, I would still like it. There's something about that twang.
Ooh.
Something about that twang and that lime juice.
Have you eaten the worm?
No, I have not.
I hear you get really drunk if you eat the worm. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got to stop reading Harley's music lyrics.
Yes. Who are we going to read for first?
Okay. So first we have Tasha because she was on my list. If I can find her, but she's going to, I'm going to unstar and then restar her because she's changing her question, rewording her question.
Oh, okay.
So Tasha, go ahead and put your question in. Okay. And then I'll put in queue right now so we can. Okay, in queue. And then get back to questions. Stephanie? Oh, this. I'm telling you, there's something. My keyboard is haunted. All right, let me just verbally say it, and then while Nancy's reading, I'll type them in. So we're going to do Tasha, then Stephanie. Is in here, yay! Okay, and then Brandon was next. So let me write this down so I can remember. Stephanie. What did I say?
Okay, Tasha.
Did you put her question in?
And who? Yeah, Tasha and who? And then Brandon.
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay.
And Brandon.
All right.
Okay, I'm writing them down here. Here I go. Okay.
Righty then.
Okay. All right. All right. Is Tasha's question in?
Okay, Tasha. I have two cards for you. The first one is the spider. Now you want to know about a job, and what this pretty much is what I'm doing is an energy reading. The spider is all about patterns, and you have patterns in your life, and there's like a web, all around you, and it's all the patterns that you have made throughout your life. Okay, and in this particular picture, the sun is certain patterns. I'm not sure what. Here we go. You have certain patterns in your life that you follow, and
Nancy,
you want to choose the patterns that are positive rather than negative. As
Nancy,
going forward, as you're on your journey, and a spider works very hard. So I'm thinking with your particular question about your job, that you will work hard at your new job and getting a new job. Now, I'm not sure where it's going to be located. Maybe Ginger can figure that out. But the other card that I got for you is from the Green Witch Oracle deck. And it's trunk. It's stability, loyalty, and reliability. And it talks about the formative experiences in your life and how they have molded you and made you who you are. And these experiences are very, very important because, as you can see, here's this owl who is completely at home in the life that he has created for himself, or she has created for herself. And it's also about loyalty and being reliable. And that's what I have for you.
Okay, Nancy, can you hear me?
I'm done,
Nancy,
Ginger.
can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Well, I can see myself. I'll back out and come back in, okay?
Okay. I have no idea what's going on. This is bizarre. Okay. There must be a lot of witchy energy because, nothing's happening right. Let's try this again.
Well, did she hear anything of it? I don't know. I just looked over and the screen was dark, but I could see myself, but I could hardly hear you.
Right. Because I kept going, Nancy, your screen is black.
I couldn't hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. I wasn't the only one. Alvin said, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So give me one moment, Tasha, because I was otherwise engaged with the black hole. Intermission time under the stars. All right, Tasha. But she did hear you.
Oh,
Nancy, do you
good.
have those cards out or did you shuffle them back in?
I've got them.
Here, let me put you back over so you can show the cards that you had gotten.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you heard me. Okay, the first card was the spider web. I'm trying to get it where it doesn't have reflection. There you go. And this was about patterns. And then the second one was the trump card, stability and reliability, and also loyalty. Okay.
So, all right. Okay. And I'm going to okay, I'm going to read on the energy of you moving because that's the only way I can really see unless I used my pendulum. But the way things have been going. All right, the energy. Tasha moving or not. All right, so interesting. We've got two queens for you. Okay, so my first intentions were about you finding a job, and we have Queen of Stones here. So witchy energy in manifesting. Queen of Stones are resources. So it's definitely you doing some footwork on resources, whichever company you want to apply to, make sure you do your research on them. And when you go to an interview, you can tell them a little bit about what you know about their company, and that's always impressive, I hear. Hang on here. So, all right, in this image, I can see that she's really, really concentrating and setting her intentions. So set your intentions on what kind of job you're looking for, the money you wish to make. Think about the asking that the company you choose is the one that's best for your highest good, and that you work well, have a good working relationship with your employees and your employer. So you got to think of all these things when you're trying to manifest. And so because she's holding the skull of a deer, for me, the antlers are that connection to source energy. So keep that in mind, that it's you have a powerful mind, and you need to use it, but be very specific, very specific. And then I pulled a card, the energies of you moving. Interesting. We have Queen of Skies, and you're talking about North Dakota, South Dakota. If I get my alphabet right, and it's just like skies everywhere. Again, Queen of Skies, she's one of the queens that's very intellectual. She's, both queens are very intuitive, but the Queen of Skies versus Queen of Stones, Queen of Skies is about doing the research, If you want to move to a particular place in North Dakota, research that area and research the areas around it, because some people say they want to live close to a city, but it's more expensive if they move out just a little bit. Research everything, the crime rate, the things to do list, what jobs are available there. So I can't really answer should you move to one or the other. It's because it's free will, and it's all about you doing your research and kind of making the pros and cons list. But connecting with your guiding team is so important, because these are important decisions. So connect with your guiding team and ask them to assist you in all things that are for your highest good. So I hope that helped you, Tasha. I know that's a tough thing to think of, tough decisions to make, but between both cards, gathering your resources, so making sure you have a savings, and then making sure you're planning very precisely. Yeah, so there we go. Hey, David.
Hey, David.
How are you, my friend? My son from another mom.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. And Garnet loves your spider.
Yes. It was a beautiful web. I love spiders' webs. And they work so hard. They work so hard.
Okay, I just want to make sure I haven't missed anyone. So what the Faye, Garnet, how are you tonight? Oh, all right. Stephanie, you're next.
Okay, and what was her question?
Let me get over here. And there she is. May I please have a witchy message?
All right.
All right, post queue.
Okay, Stephanie, I have two cards for you. The first one is the card of clarity. And it says, clearing your mind brings you closer to your sacred inner wisdom. And this is the card. It's one of the witchlings. And clearing your mind is not... I think what I'm thinking that this means is that you have clarity when your mind is not cluttered with things that don't serve you. And so I would say that you focus on what is right for you, what is good for you, what is edifying to you. And it looks like you have a little companion down there that's going to help you with this. The second one is go with the flow. And when I see water in a card, I think of emotion. But doesn't she look relaxed? It's like she is just out in nature. She is enjoying everything around her. She's enjoying the companionship of her familiar. And it looks like she has found that clarity. Her mind is not cluttered at all. And both of these images are you, Stephanie. And if you can just let go and just let life happen and kind of go with the flow, relax and spend time in nature. It's so important because Mother Nature needs us, and she needs our love and our appreciation, and getting out in nature and communicating with her. Talk to her about how beautiful her sky is and how beautiful the flowers are that you see, or the mountains, or wherever you are, the ocean or the lake, and communicate that to Mother Nature. Because Gaia, like what Ginger Faye said, is, I mean, she's having some growing pains right now, and we need to support her with our love, because she can feel it, because we're a part of
I thought
her.
you were talking about me.
And that's what I have for you, Stephanie.
I thought you said my name, and then you went, she needs support.
No.
Which I do.
Well, we all need support from each other.
Goodness. Hi, Kiva. I have you starred. And also, Michelle, have you starred?
Michelle, and got Kiba, right?
And I got Kiba.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Alvin's on his bike going home. How awesome is that?
Oh my goodness, that is awesome.
Okay, and then God bless. Stephanie said, I always struggle with going with the flow when there's uncertainty. And we do. And that's when I learned about 15 years ago how important the connection with your guiding team can be, and for sure help you navigate through challenges. And for me, the use of, tarot, but oracle as well. So Stephanie, if you haven't gotten yourself an oracle deck yet, you should search for one, because they really help you to see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. They help you see that life is in cycles, and bear with it, honey. And when to just pause when things are uncertain. That's when you need to pause, step back, recenter, reconnect, talk to your guides, etc., etc. So for me, my witchy message for you, Lord of the Forest.
Ooh.
So this is your witchy guide. The Lord of the Forest, also known as Cernunnos. Some people say Cernunnos. Lord of the Forest. So he is your guide right now for tonight anyway. So again, he's asking you, inviting you into the forest, into the woods. If you can go out and be near trees, so if you can't get to the woodland areas, just a tree, to be near a tree to help ground yourself. Hug a tree. They love the hugs. I swear sometimes I have felt them hug me back. Entertainment purposes only. Anyway, so connecting with nature is very important for you right now. It's the energy of grounding. It's the energy of just breathing some fresh air, help clear our cluttered minds. Again, there's antlers in this image. So antlers to me is always the connection between you and source energy, your guides. And so going out and being in nature is very important. And if you don't have nature to go out to, bring nature in. Even a potted plant, ficus trees, as long as they're near a window and have some indirect sunlight, they still do very well. So think about that. And then I'm laughing because I pulled a spider card too. It says, what a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. So in a sense, I get the image in my mind of the dream catchers, or even those prayer beads kind of thing. So putting your dreams out there, basically. So manifesting. So we all have the ability to manifest. It depends on how precise we are in what we want. It depends on how much energy we put into it, is what comes true. So you're asking to be a little bit wild, not so tame. Do and put your dreams out there to the universe. It's very important, all this stuff. So what a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. Okay, so it's almost like there's some mystery within you that you need to bring out that you've been suppressing. So I'd love to know what that is, if you know. So you're just asking to reassess your boundaries, go within, respark that energetic life force that's within you, and let it out. Let it out. So Stephanie, that's my story for you tonight. I hope that helped you. Let me get to the things. So yeah, so there we go for our witchy reads. Sorry, we're only doing 2 cards each tonight. That's the only way to get to everybody. Oh, Robert
Brandon
the Bruce
is
and the
here.
Spider.
What was Brandon's question, Ginger?
Okay, well, give me a moment and I will get there. Okay, so Brandon would like to know what's ahead for me in the month of September.
Okay.
Loving that. Okay. After Brandon, we have Amy.
All righty.
So you're very welcome, Stephanie. I hope we helped you in some way. I just know you have a powerful energy of manifestation and you need to use that. And it could help with creativity too, calling upon your guides. All right, Brandon.
Okay. Brandon, I have 2 cards for you. The first one says, a mystical force is guiding you. Trust its wisdom. And the second card, and the mystical force, the mystical forces guiding you can be your spirit guides and your ancestors and your angels, because they're always around you and they love you and they're always there for you if you call on them. The next card that I got for you is a card of Earth. It's the Stag. And this is the message from this card, Brandon. The Stag tells you that you are the ruler of your own realm, even if you don't feel like it all the time. It is a reminder that if you embrace your own strength and power, you can meet whatever life throws at you with grace and dignity. Hold your head high. You can do this. Ask yourself what you need to do to let your power shine. And, this is a very powerful card. And, just look how strong this stag is. And the strength that you have is very much like this stag strength. You just may not realize it. Maybe you haven't discovered it yet, And that's where the trusting your guides comes in, because they will help you. And that's what I have for you, Brandon.
Okay, Brandon says he believes that.
Hi.
And he's been told. So, perfect. Hi, Betty. I have you started. We're going to do our best to get to everybody tonight. And welcome. Your feather earrings? Oh, yeah. Garnet likes your feather earrings.
Yes. A widow feathers.
All right, energies for September for Brandon. So my first card is the energy for you to embody, and I have Made of Trees. So this is about embarking on a new creative endeavor. If that makes sense to you, let me know. The thing is about starting new things or new journeys is sometimes we hesitate because we're uncertain of things. But so you're being asked to trust in your guidance, trust in the divine pull. I want to say, what are you thinking? Whatever you're thinking, you must be your little. Your guides are dropping you little like breadcrumbs. When I look at her, even though you're asking for September, there's a lot of holly around her. I'll show you the picture again. So I don't know if holly has a significance for you, because it doesn't bloom only in winter when people see holly. I think I might not know what I'm talking about. Is this holly at all? Anyway, so made of trees. It's about starting something new, starting something that you're passionate about, or starting a new journey. What is your passion? What is your creativity? Creative energy. What have you been putting off? Whatever it is, it's time to move forward on it. So whether you're an artist, photographer, musician, or just an adventurer, it is time to start going. Your other card is a card of ancestors. Okay, it says, they hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soul can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. Wow. Okay. All right, so maybe some ancestral work here, Brandon, or it could be a nod to your ancestors are watching over you. And I also feel like an ancestor has once, if not more than one ancestor, has tried to connect with you, whispering words of wisdom, I want to say. If it's a recent, because ancestors usually are times past, but because of this image, this shallow image, it could be grandparent, great grandparent, great great grandparent. But wisdom is passed through lineages, passed through generations. So is there a piece of wisdom that you may remember? Mother said, my grandmother told me once, or my grandfather used to, be an adventurer, and the tales he told. So yeah, you have ancestors whispering in your ear. Yeah, I might look into doing some ancestor work there, Brandon. So let me know if that story resonates with you. I know I've planted 2 holly trees. Oops, it jumped. Sorry. I planted 2 holly trees, and they just, I planted them for the purpose of giving my birds food during winter months too. So,
Ginger, Betty
Yeah.
Benningfield would like a read.
Yes, I starred her.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you saw that.
Yeah, I welcomed her in and I starred her.
Okay.
But thank you for watching out for me, because it's popping. So Brandon says totally resonates. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I feel like there's something to be excited for coming your way. And it's not just September. I feel like it's gonna resonate through winter months as well. So, all right. Thank you, Brandon, for letting us read for you. Amy, my dear, Amy, are you still here? Then after Amy is Venus, and I'll put those in chat soon. So,
Okay.
of course, we do like you present for your readings because the energy is much stronger. So, Amy Harris. A call to Amy Harris. Yes, ma'am, she says, I am here. So welcome very much. Welcome here. This is a sacred space, and we do goof around some. So if you're good, just wanting a spiritual hug from the community, this is the space to get it. We just love our chatters and our community. So welcome, welcome. Okay, and then in a moment, I'm going to put in Nancy. Well, Harley, do you have Nancy's link? Or anybody put that in? So if this is your first time, you would love to, I invite you to subscribe to Nancy's channel as well. So,
well, thank you.
All right, are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Amy, I got two really very powerful cards for you. The first one is from the Spellcasting Oracle deck, and it's the card of Spirit Guide. And I feel that this is a message that's coming into you from your spirit guides. I don't know you, so I don't know if you have a spiritual practice or not. But the cards indicate that you either do or you should. Your spirit guides are all around you all the time, and they consist of angels and actual guides. You also have a guardian angel and your ancestors, and your ancestors go way back, all the way thousands upon thousands of years. You have many, many ancestors, not just, grandma and grandpa and great grandma and grandpa. So this is an indication to me. When I look at this card intuitively, I see you as you see yourself. And then I see how the spirit guides, you see the light that's between you and these two images of yourself? That is the power of your spirit guides. And you can call on them at any time. I speak out loud to mine because I feel like they like that. But the second card that I got for you, I think, goes along with this spirituality, Amy. And it is the card, this was from the Green Witch Oracle deck, and it is the card Altar, Gratitude and Releasing Burdens. And I think that ritual is very, very important in our practices. And, lighting candles and burning incense and like I have several altars around my house. I have an ancestral altar and an altar to a deity that I am connected with. And you can also have an altar outside. Your altar can just be nature. But this is a card telling you to be filled with gratitude and to experience gratitude every day, to embrace it and realize, that no matter what the circumstances, you are very fortunate, and to embrace that fully. And it will light your way as you go down your path. And I think that your guides are very, very close to you at this time, and that's what I have for you, Amy.
Okay, I was making my list. Okay, all right. All right, lost my place. Okay, Amy. I had so many things going through my head. Normally, we would give longer readings, but we're on a time crunch tonight. And so, but do subscribe, hit those bells, and join us some other times when we're on. And it's a variety of readings. So tonight's witchy, another night could be angels and fairies. And there's just a plethora of things we do. So, all right, Amy. All right, so the witchy energy you should embody right now. King of Trees. Loving that. Look how tall these antlers are. Your connection to spirit is strong. Whether you know this or not, take a journey if you so choose. This is about your connection with spirit. Look at the glowing energy that's above the crown chakra here. So let me know, Amy, if, oh, you do talk to your guides and angels and, oh, perfect then. Okay. So this is just a confirmation right here. King of Trees, he's about not only just walking into the wilderness, and it's like if you, well, you say elementals and stuff too. So the more you're out in the nature, the stronger that connection with the elementals especially gets. King of Trees, he's about embodying these creative ideas. He's about making action towards his desire, feeding the flames of desire, so to speak. So it's a call for you, as well as I said for Brandon, for what have you been putting on the back burner? And it's a creative flow of energy that you just say, I will get to, not today, maybe tomorrow. And I think tomorrow is today. Even if you make a small, okay. I may not always practice what I preach, but I sure should. And I do preach what I should practice, is what I'm going to say. So taking a time, if not every day, at least once a week, doing some small thing of creativity that helps you get into somewhat of a meditative energy. So again, is it a craft? Is it baking? Is it drawing? What fills your heart with joy? And it's been missing, and it's time to bring that energy back. So like I said, even if you get up just a little bit earlier. Again, I'm trying to practice what I preach. Getting up just a little bit earlier on the weekends than you normally do. Have that quiet time, that quiet space to make your space sacred, to connect with the energies above, grounding below. And I feel like you have this gift. And I don't know if you were here when I said it before. As you ground, please send Mother Earth love and healing. Just keep it flowing. But something creative, something, what sparks your inspiration? Inspirational ideas, they're going to start coming and flowing in the more you open up to it. So, and then I pulled, you got a potion card here. It's an herbal potion. So I don't know if you've started to or thinking about herbal remedies or holistic remedies and healing. This says create and heal. Your magic is potential. So that was a perfect segue. I'm just saying, your magical abilities are high, and putting them into daily practice makes them stronger. You are a healer, and I'm going to say an earth healer. I mean, so I think too, working with herbs, working with plants, and then nature itself, and the fae want to come and play in whatever you're creating in your garden, if you have a garden, or make a little one in your home. Visit Nancy's channel. She's made herself a small little fairy garden and placing it on her back porch. So they love that kind of thing. So I just heard the word honey. So I don't know what that would mean to you, although honey is healing. And honey is one of my favorite things in life. But I'm passing that on to you, Amy. So honey. Utilize more honey, I think, in your life. And in this image too is clovers. So clover tea. So teas, perhaps you, if you haven't been thinking, to make herbal teas. So anyways, Amy, that's my witchy story for you tonight. I hope it resonates with you, makes sense, or gives you some kind of inspiration. We love feedback in the chat and also after the shows. We love to have feedback. And I love Harley coming in after the show, making fun of me because it's just what we do. So we read all the comments and I respond to all the comments and we appreciate them. It lets us know if we're on task with your readings or if you found some inspiration. So thank you, Amy, for joining the channel, joining the chat, and letting us read for you tonight. Okay. I liked that card pull for her. All right. Next we have Venus.
Yes.
So let me get Venus's question up. After Venus, we have Polly and then Kim. There it is. All right. General, please. Lots of things happening. Lots happening that would be life-changing by next year. Ooh, that would be awesome. Oh, Michelle, you haven't missed your reading, so you're back. You're good.
Venus, I have two interesting cards for you. The first one that came up is from, let me see the name of this deck. It is the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. And what came up for you is the Craftsman of Air.
Let me hang on.
See. There we
Nancy,
go.
you went black again.
The Craftsman of Air.
Nancy.
And if you look and you see.
Nancy. Can you hear me? Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
You just appeared again.
Am I gone again?
You're back.
Ah.
Go. Nope.
Am I back?
Oh. Well, you were. We can hear you, but what's going on? Is it your phone? And then what chat? Oh, I think she's going to pop back in. Give me a moment here. Oh, Lordy B, it's usually me popping in and out.
I understand why I keep getting kicked out. I don't understand it.
I don't understand either.
Well, anyway, Venus, like I was saying, this is the same as a swords card, but there's magic in this card because it's telling you in all of its witchiness is to study the hidden truths. And what it suggests that you do, a nautilus shell, a sunflower, a pine cone, pineapple, and cauliflower. Study their spiral patterns. Look, I don't know. Look at photos. Look at a spider's web. Look at the night sky and look at photos of hurricanes. Look in a mirror. Look at your fingers. And look and learn the magic of life. Now, I'm assuming that you can hear me. Is that right, Ginger?
We can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me when you go black.
Okay, I can hear you. The second card that I got for you, Venus, is it's a card that says "Learn from Life," and what it is it shows a witch on a broom and she's getting ready to fly outside, and they're open books, very much like what the Craftsman of Air said. But what she's doing is she's doing more than learning from the books. She's learning from nature. She's learning from experience. She's getting out there and she is embracing everything that is around her. And that is how she's learning from life. And I think that both of these cards are telling you to look at the wonder and the magic that's all around you. You know, so often we forget about that because we're busy in our everyday lives. And it's so important for us to look for the magic and to embrace everything that's around you. And that's what I have for you. And I'm going to go back out and try and come back in. Okay.
Okay. All right. I love it, Harley. I'll wait till Nancy comes back to post that. There are tricksters. Fairy King hasn't figured out he's in the wrong hive. Oh my gosh. Fairy King hasn't been around for a while. All right, waiting for Nancy. What the face, Scott? How are you? Oh my gosh, we're waiting for Nancy because Nancy keeps disappearing. It's the witch. So this is new. When you pop in, a banner comes up saying that you've entered the live.
Da, 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 da. Oh. Let me just show those cards really quick.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me.
For
Okay,
Venus, so she can see her cards.
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah.
Like that.
So that's
color. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Venus. All right. What witchy energy should you embody? You have Nick Niven. Okay. Booby alert. Sorry. YouTube, here's your card. So this Nick Niven is also an embodiment of Hecate. And Hecate is the goddess of the in-between worlds, of the underworld. She's like the protector of the underworld, and then she's also a guide of the upper world, so to speak. So this is speaking of you embodying this high priestess energy. The high priestess represents secrets, but deep secrets. So because she's holding this skull over her head, holding those antlers high, if you've been hearing my antler thing, the connection to source energy, she's about doing rituals, lunar cycle rituals. So if you embody this high priestess energy and you meditate deeply, you will have messages that come to you that come from, let's say, another realm, so to speak. It could be a witchy realm. It could be the Fae realm. It could be your guides and ancestors. But this is about you making an offering, but the offering is your time and your energy. So that's a wonderful, very unique card. Okay, hang on. So this moon in here, I thought was a crescent upside down, but it's not. It's the full moon and the new moon, like connecting, entwining. If you haven't already, look at the lunar cycles and study them for a couple months. What cycle of the lunar cycle do you feel more energetic? Things go right for you? And what cycle is the time that you really need to rest and not try to just go hermit mode, I say. So for me, the waning moon, and I believe it does connect with where was the moon when you were born. And so I was born under a waning moon. So that's birth. That's new beginnings. That's when things go well. And I can do things where luck is on my side. When the moon is waxing, it's more challenging times. I know not to make big purchases. I know not to say things, think before I speak. So study the lunar cycles and see what story it unveils for you. Then I got All Hallows Eve. It says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. This is funny. I love Halloween. Everybody knows it. So I think embody that that Halloween energy, the darkness. And by darkness, I mean not like um, bad energy darkness, the darkness where everything is still and the veil is thin, and it's about you connecting with source energy. So with these two cards, Venus, I'm really feeling like perhaps your psychic abilities are really coming into to play, getting stronger. And maybe by Halloween, when those veils are even thinner, maybe you have that uh, within practice, have that stronger ability to connect with those who've gone beyond the veil. So I'm kind of excited for you. Anything else? Anything else? Cast an okay. So when I read the words cast an unforgiven howl, speak your voice. Your voice needs to be heard, and set your boundaries. But your voice needs to be heard. I think you've been, I don't know, maybe you need to work on some throat chakra. Let me know if that resonates or not. You were born the day before a total eclipse. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so you have magical energy in you. So it's calling. And by these two cards here, it's calling. And yeah, so there's my story for you, Venus. So I hope you enjoyed that story. That was kind of fun for me. It was fun for me. I don't know about you, but a lot of mysterious and magical energy flowing around you. So, you, you were born on Halloween? Oh, that's Scott saying that. I thought that was Venus. Scott, you're so lucky to have a Halloween birthday.
I know. I know.
All right, Polly is next. Polly, are you still here, my dear? Your witchy reading. I know Scott went and visited Nancy, and I can't believe she was only, was it 3.5 hours from you, Scott? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Always fun
I
meeting
just assumed it was
Nancy.
further, you know?
I did too. You think Virginia, but
Yes.
so the boys and I have gone to see her. We've done a jammy party. The very first time I went to go see her, that was a lot of fun. We did a little sipping and silly, or at least I got silly.
Oh, Polly's here.
Yay, Polly. Witchy general, please.
Okay. Oh, and Alvin is still here. That's
Oh,
great.
yay. Okay, perfect.
Um, okay, Polly. I have two cards for you. The first one is the card of cleansing. Energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. And it's really important to cleanse your energy because when we're out and about, we pick up things that from other people, their energy, and sometimes it's really heavy energy. It's the kind of energy that you just really don't want to bring it home with you, or if you do, you want to get rid of it. And another thing that I think of when I look at this card is I also think about cleaning your space and not having a lot of clutter, because I think cluttered spaces show cluttered minds. At least that was true for me. It took me a long time to get my house straight because I had really let it go when my husband was so sick. And I feel so much better because I have gotten rid. Now I have a lot of things, but it's not cluttered like it was, and I feel a wonderful positive release, of letting go of that. But the second card that came out for you, Polly, is the card of gratitude and thanks. And I want you to look at this card because look how happy she is. And of course it's beautiful, you know. I mean, she's dressed beautifully and there's flowers and the cat has a full bowl of milk. And you see all the butterflies that are going kind of in a path around her, sort of swirling around her. And when I look at this, what I see with that swirling is kind of like the energy of gratitude. When you are around people and you have a sense of gratitude and thankfulness in your heart, your whole demeanor changes. And it's like it just flows all around you, you know? And people pick up on that. And that's the kind of energy that we want to put out there, you know, so that you know, as you know, following our spiritual path, we want to make a difference. You know, we want to make a difference in our world and the people around us and where we work. And you know, if we go shopping and you know, we have just a happy countenance and we smile at people, and you know, um it's noticed and it's appreciated, and it's like it turns on a light in people. And I think that it's very important for you to do that, Polly, and to also, you know, if you're around some negative energy, to just shake it off. To do, you know, you might literally take a shower and just envisioning all this energy that does not serve you going down the drain. And that's what I have for you, Polly.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. Okay, Polly. All right, the witchy energy to embody for Polly. I love this card. The spinner of threads. Okay. So this is technically RWS is the Wheel of Fortune, but we're doing witchy tonight. So we were just talking about cycles, and there's a lot of a plethora of energies abound these days. You know, there's good energy, there's not so good energies, positive, negative. This is about you gathering all the good energies, all your blessings. Um, we pick and choose each day. We can't pick and choose what happens to us, but we can pick and choose how we react or how we act, how we relate to things. And so this is about you embodying a new energy, and almost like putting up a semi-impermeable bubble, and intending that only love and light energies may pass through this bubble. All negative energies be deflected away. This is about you embodying and gathering all the blessings, all the good energies, and weaving something out of it. And it's almost like another message, the universe doing the same for you. Know that your good deeds don't go unnoticed. Know that you are due for some karmic change, some good karma. It's like the end of the universe collecting all your good karma and weaving it so intricately into your life that sometimes it's very subtle and you don't even realize that your guides and the energies are working for you, helping you take that mangled mess and weaving it into something beautiful for you. So that's the energy you're being asked to embody. Mind, this is for everybody. Mind your words, not only to others, but to yourself. You know, I got to watch it because sometimes I call myself a dork when I do something wrong, you know, but I do it in a loving, laughing way. So I don't believe I'm a dork, but it's just something to change up that energy when something happens, you know. So that's a key, because I'm getting my tingles, I call them. changing up the energy. You have the ability when something happens to change up that energy, and it could be as simple as if you're just feeling heavy energy. Sometimes I'm in the car and I'm the day it's like weighing heavy. If you clap your hands 3 times real loud, it's switching up the energies, it's shaking it up. So this is saying you have the ability to switch up those energies when they're happening to you, to not let them entangle you and draw you down. Okay, that was a rant. And then your next card is Twilight Glow. Embrace the in-between. Magic happens at twilight. So I don't know if you're, let's see, Twilight. What I love driving when it's becoming twilight, especially if the air is beautiful, windows down, flowing through my hair, and that flowing through the air is also cleansing your aura. So I'm one of those crazy people. In summertime, the air conditioner's on, but my windows are also down. It's because I needed that air cleansing my aura, cleansing the energies of the day. But this is it. Just letting you know that magic is out there for you, Polly, and it's about how you embrace it. Taking the time each day to embrace a little bit of happy, a little bit of serenity. So yeah, Polly, that's my story for you. And also you have here clovers. So luck is coming your way. If you've been going through any challenges, just know cycles, and keep your energy positive. So there you have it, Polly. There's your witchy energy for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed that story. That was good energy I was feeling. So I hope you felt that as well. So yes, you're very welcome, Polly.
Yeah.
Love reading for you. All right, next, Polly. Kim, are you still Kim? Are you Kim? Are you still Kim?
Are you still Kim?
Kim, is it still you? Lordy
Are you
be.
there, red dragon?
I think sometimes my tingles are.
Do you have a list for who's going to be after Kim?
I did. I put it out there.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'll go back and look.
No. Are you able to see who starred?
No.
On your end? Oh, bummer.
I'm doing all I can do to not get kicked out again.
All right. Yeah, we have Kim, if she's here.
Yeah. She's here.
She is still Kim. Kim is still Kim. After Kim, we have Sile E, if you're still here. And then we have Alvin, and then Harley. So we had quite a list tonight. So we ask patience. Hope you're having fun in chat during the wait. And let me put up Kim's any advice and guidance from Spirit.
Okay. I was hoping I would draw a dragon for you, Kim, but I didn't. Oh. There's another message for you tonight. The first one that came out.
Dragon readings another night.
Yeah. A sacred symbol will bring you protection and guidance.
Ooh, here, wait, let me take her.
So I really, I love this for you. I don't know if you have any tattoos, Kim, but you know, this arm here is showing some different symbols. And it might be, you know, that it's a symbol you have around your house or, you know, on your altar, or, but it says a sacred symbol will bring you protection and guidance. She says the moon is a thin sliver.
Oh my gosh.
Am I gone again? No. Okay, I'm here. I'm confused. Okay. The second card that I got for you, Kim, is the Sphinx. And the Sphinx is has the body of a lion and the wings of a bird and the face of a human. And what this is talking about is if you have any questions or doubts that you are mulling over, the message of this card is that the answers are within you. You don't need to look outside for them. They are within you. And it goes on to say that sometimes, we really don't want to address the truth. We kind of skirt around it, but the truth won't come from somebody else. The truth is inside you, whatever this is that this card is saying to you. And that's what I have for you, Kim. And if you a stretch of the imagination, that could sort of kind of look like a dragon. Maybe. And that's what I have for you, Kim.
Clock out, clock back in, and then show your cards. Okay.
Oh, again, I'm gone again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, we had a lot of people on the list tonight. So let me just run through real quick while Nancy's popping out and in. We still have Siley, Harley, Alvin, Kiba, Michelle, Betty, and Brendan Ocean D. So we still have 8 people to read for. There she is.
Able to see the cards?
Yeah. So show your cards. So.
See, when I look up
Those
on the
are beautiful.
I can see myself, so I don't realize. I closed my laptop. I thought it might, but I can see myself. The way I know is because you're muffled. I can't hear you clearly. I can hear your words, but they're not loud like they are.
When you go black, or right now it's muffled?
No, not now, but when it
when
goes black, yeah. you're muffled. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I know. Well, as Harley would say, the Fae King came and got the Fae King went from my house over to Nancy's and messing with her stuff tonight.
Oh, goodness gracious! So, I don't.
Yeah.
This has never happened to me.
Yep. Fairy King is at it again, Brendan says. So yeah. So hang in there, everybody. And Brendan, I'm sorry, you're at the bottom of the list, but anyway. Hello. Let me get her thing back up here. Let me push me over there. And all right then. All right. The witchy energy, Kim, that you should embody is the King of Stones. Look how intense he is. He's a thinker. King of Stones. He is really mastered let's say the collecting of his resources. So he masters his time management. He masters how he navigates through his monies, whether, saving, investing, spending, it's all in balance for him. So what I love about the King of Stones energy is how humble he is. No matter, let's say, if you were to become a millionairess, you would still be so humble and giving, and that's who you are, and that's the energy you embody. So I feel like maybe you've got some things coming your way, something good fortune, let's say, or good luck, maybe some money that sometimes, let's say you overpaid a bill of some sort, and you get a little bit of a refund check back. So just money coming from unexpected resources, perhaps. But again, the King of Resources. So maybe it's called to time management and not letting certain people drain you of your energy and your time. It's okay for you to put up some boundaries and say, I'd love to meet for lunch sometime, but we'll have to make it another time. And don't be afraid to say no when you need to, when you really feel that you don't want to. It's okay to say no, and you can weave those words in such a respectful, warm-hearted way. Yeah, so managing your resources. This is mastering that management. So there's that. And then I pulled the Sacred Well card for you. Deep healing is available. Take time for a restoration. So I was really feeling that a lot when I was talking about people taking your energy. Take some time to yourself, as I know you do, and you go into the you go to your sacred mounds, and I'm not talking about your bras in the washer or dryer. Taking time to visit your sacred space as you do, and sitting, meditate. You do all this. I know this already. I'm going to pull another card because you already do that. But spend a little more time around some water, and a little time for emotional healing. So go ahead and cry when you need to. Don't hold it in. Wow, these messages are coming, so I'll have to pull another card. Yeah, that well is deep. The emotions run deep. And sometimes we have to send down the bucket and bring up some of those emotions and replenish yourself, replenish your energy, replenish your spirit. So, my dear friend Kim, that's my message for you tonight, and I hope it's a good message for you. Love reading for you, Kim. All right, there's my story for you, Kim. That's what I have for you. Beautiful energy. I'm just feeling all the waves of beauty and emotion here. So, okay, there we go. Okay. All right, we are doing good. We are at Style E next.
Okay.
So Kim, let's touch base soon. We need to chat again. So we have Siley, who actually is wanting a mediumship reading on a witchy night. Let me think about what cards I want to use.
Okay, let's see here.
We have a sassy fairy king. That's what Harley says. All right. Okay. Hang on. Lupana. Okay. Let's start using these.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Silly, I got I have two cards for you. And the first came out
Fairy
the
King
first deck. Pardon me?
You're gone again.
Am I gone? Oh.
You're behind the veil.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Since you haven't started,
I'm going to tell you what I got, Silly.
Well,
and
no,
then
Nancy,
when I come, pardon me?
I was going to say pop out and come back in, and I'll
okay.
start my reading. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Goodness. All right. I need to see it. Oh, there I am. Ooh, I'm too big. Can I little me? There we go. All right. Wait, she's back. She's back. Do you want to go then since you're ready? There you go.
Well, I've
No,
better
center
hurry.
stage.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Yeah. Silly, the first card that came out for you, because I was wondering about the mediumship readings because I don't have any of the decks out that I usually do with them. But the card that came out is a guardian spirit watches over you, feel their presence. And I feel that this could possibly be your sister-in-law. Because the other card that came out is the card of sanctuary. And it says, with a calm, focused mind and enjoyment of each moment, you create your very own.
Nancy.
Did I go out again?
Yeah. You've gone behind the veil once again.
Okay, well, you create your very own sanctuary. And, I think that if you have the mind to where you can get to a place where you feel like you're in your sanctuary and you are connecting to spirit, that you might possibly feel the presence of your sister-in-law. If you prepare yourself spiritually for it and you let her know, that you are open to anything from her, because the card says that you can feel their presence. And I know that sometimes I feel, my husband passed almost 3 years ago, and I know sometimes I feel his presence very, very strongly. And that's what I have for you.
And when she comes back, she will show you the cards. So give her just a moment. Give her just a moment. There we go.
This is what the cards look like.
Oh, that's the witchlings.
Yeah. The witchlings is cute.
All right, silly. Lupana. I felt as I was calling Lupana in, very deep-rooted energy and very like old world energy. Like she is rooted in traditions. And please let me know if I'm describing proper. But this is the feeling that came to me. Old world traditions and old world traditions that she wanted to pass on. I see her in the kitchen with an apron on. So let me know if that resonates with you. And a little one is at her side. So I don't know if that might be you, how well you know her. This is a sister-in-law. Interesting. Okay. So is she an older woman, sister-in-law? And if she's not, I feel that's her. Oh, perfect. If not, she's got an old soul energy. So anyways, with that, resonated with the card I pulled here. This is a beautiful oak tree, and look at that opening where a tree branch once was. It's a heart, and this is talking about deep-rooted ancestral energy. So this is actually considered, it says the tree of life. In RWS, it's the emperor. But we're just going to call her the empress. So very, she's strong. And she hid her emotions, but for those who she held dear, you almost feel like Scorpio energy. I don't know when her birthday was, but it just reminds me of my grandmother. She was a strong woman, deep rooted in tradition, and she didn't want anybody really to see her emotional side except for her grandchildren. So, but beautiful matriarchal energy is what I'm feeling here, Silene. Let's see. You are so correct, Witchy Faye. And my name is Ginger Faye, by the way. But tonight I'm Witchy Faye. So you were close in spirit. She was 68 when she passed. Okay. Oh, okay. That very well could be, because they say we travel in like grapes in clusters. So I wish you could see the goosebumps that's going through my body right now. Okay, so for messages, I wanted to read a passage really quick out of this book. It says, no tree stands alone. Each one is woven into the tapestry of nature. Roots go down deep into the soil. Tiny buds open on the topmost twigs at the touch of the sun. Red squirrels perform dizzying acrobatic feats among the branches. Dryads saddle grow from the gnarled bark. The tree of life stands for the whole of nature. Which is our home, and which we too are a part of. It is so easy in this fast changing modern world to feel rootless and even actually to lose our homes. But the tree of life tells us that at a deeper level, we are held, supported, and secure, connected to all that lives and all that lives of the people and trees that have gone before us. So I just wanted to read that too, because that was just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So we were all connected. So, you will always have that connection with Lupana, and you can always call on her. I just feel that warm energy around you. And when you feel warm energy around you, that is a loved one, and you can talk to her anytime. So messages for you. She wants you to enjoy life. This is a full card. This little witchling and her familiar, the hare, she's following that white rabbit. Even though this rabbit isn't white. It's following where spirit leads us. Sometimes our guides, our loved ones, they carve a path for us, and we unknowingly are led and not realizing that they are leading us. So she wants you to make sure you are enjoying life, even if it's little pockets here and there. Being adventurous, and whatever you did as a child that brought you joy, embody that energy, and perhaps even do something that you did when you were little. And that's why sometimes I can't blow my bubbles. Okay, bubbles bring me joy. I have bubbles in the house, and it's doing things that bring that inner child out of you, that bring you joy, that raises your vibrational energy so you can navigate through anything when you do this. But another card popped out, and it's about unions and connecting at the heart space. So whatever that might mean to you, if you're looking for love or just looking to, it's just looking for a connection at a heart space level that brings you joy. It could be friend, it could be family, it could be nature, going by what these cards are doing here. So Miss Lupana has beautiful, beautiful energy, Siley, and I really thank you for letting us connect with her tonight. So I hope you enjoyed that story. So many, many blessings, Siley. Silly. Silly. She said, I want to highlight some of these things here. Oh, okay. So let me go. Okay, so she was extremely strong, took care of everyone in her home, absolutely matriarchal. She was a nurse and took care of the people. Okay, so children, grandchildren, brothers, and I know I just saw little ones at in the kitchen watching her cooking or baking. So, and she was a spunky, joyful, full of life. I love that, and she wants you to embody that same spirit, Philly. So, yeah, thank you, thank you. All right.
To the idiot mobile.
Okay.
Obviously, we've been on longer than my. Oh wait, no, we should. Okay.
What was that, Jen? Well, it was Batman.
All right, the idiot mobile is the ringtone text message tone for my ex-husband, the man formerly known as my husband.
Oh, really?
So he must be on my emergency list because I'm on do not disturb, so it shouldn't have gone. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that, but I'm glad it happened at the end of the reading. Oh,
We're having an
some
interesting
people
night.
don't know how. What's that?
I said we're having an interesting night.
All right, Alvin is next, and then Harley. Alvin, are you still here? You're off your motorbike. Are you mixing yourself a drink? That was just
Well,
funny.
probably not. I don't know. Well, he could be. Yeah.
Okay. Because what time is it? Isn't he in Italy?
Yeah, he's 5 hours ahead of us.
Oh
So,
dear. Okay.
Alvin, are you still here?
I should have remembered that, and I would have pushed him up the list a little bit.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Oh,
Alvin's
he's here.
here.
Okay.
Woohoo! I
Now
am
let's
so
see
happy.
if I can show you these cards, Alvin. I'm afraid to get started because every time. Okay.
Shoosh.
The first card that came out for you, Alvin, is the card of motivation. And it says motivation kindles the passion and energy needed in working towards your goals. And I know that you're very motivated in bringing people together. That's what your channel's all about. And I wish that Harley could put your link in the in the chat because Alvin has a wonderful channel. But anyhow, the card of motivation, it's important for you to be motivated in all that you do, because the second card that came out for you, Alvin, is imagine and envision. And to me, this is a card of manifestation. When you're motivated and you're looking forward instead of backwards, or you're paying attention to your path. There are all these things that are in your life. There's your family and there's your work, and you have the power to manifest what you want. And when you manifest, you envision it as already happening. And then you go with that, and you act as if you already have what you've envisioned. You think positive about it, because if you're negative, you strike out, the whole thing of what manifestation is about. So I love these two cards for you, Alvin, because it shows that you're on the right path, and you can go further by manifesting exactly what you want in your life, and then watching it happen. And I love that for you. And it's a pleasure to read for you, Alvin. And that's what I have.
And you didn't go behind the veil.
I did not. I'm so excited.
All right, Alvin, pleasure to read for you. It's already 2:50 a.m. there. Goodness. Hey, Karen. How are you tonight? Okay, Alvin, which witchy energy should you embody? This is the Made of Water, non-gender specific. It's like the page of water. So what this little witchling is doing right now, she is scrying in the water. So do you feel sometimes that what you think of comes true, or you think of somebody and they either pop in for a drink or you get a phone call? This is about your intuition, and maybe it's just in the beginning stages that you are psychic. I'll just say you're psychic, whether you know it or not. Embody that energy. But this is funny. Okay, this is you, a young spirit, but this is you mixing your drinks. That just came to me. This is about you have this magical touch of mixing drinks along with your intuitive. But I feel like you, if you haven't already invented your own cocktails, that would be an awesome thing. So I'm sure you do already. But just intuitively knowing what people like, the elixir of liquors and liqueurs and, I'll say sprites, sparkly beverages. But I don't know. Also, in mixing your drinks is a meditative action, actually. And yeah, there's a lot in this card right here. So traditionally Made of Waters is about connecting with spirit, but it's because you've embodied the childlike energies that free up your spirit, that what do I want to say, that ignites your imagination, sparks your imagination. And that is this is for everybody. If you wonder, how do I talk to spirit, or how do I know their messages, it's by using your imagination and the pictures that come to you, their messages. So I feel like as you're mixing some drinks, you could be scrying. What if, Alvin, what if you start, this would be fun. Sorry, I have it all in my head and I can't get it out. You get bigger tips. I'm seeing as you're mixing a drink for somebody, you're able to like do a mini reading for them. Practice, try that. This would be awesome, and it would be unique. Have never heard of anybody else doing that. But man, the big tips you would get. So think about that. Think about that, Alan. Okay, I'm getting tinkles on that one. So that's a good idea, and you're capable of doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be getting these tingles. Those who know me know when I have a tingles. Whew. Okay. All right. So your ritual card I pulled for you is called the Eternal Knot. You are interconnected. Strengthen bonds with those around you. So it's all about the power of you having that connection with people, and that's why you're in the business that you're in. It's like, people can tell you their deepest, darkest secrets. And oh my, the more they drink, the more, oh my God, did I really share that with somebody? So this is about your purpose here on earth, on this earthly 3D realm, is to connect with people. You have that strong, and the advice you give, it comes through on an intuitive level. And some people, I don't know if you've heard them say to you, how did you know that? Or how do you know just what to say? It doesn't only come with experience, but it comes from intuition that you have and you behold. So, Alvin, there's my story for you tonight, and I hope you had as much fun with it as I did. But oh my gosh, if you can be that intuitive bartender, the tips that are flowing in. So, sweet dreams, Alvin, and thank you for sharing space with us tonight from across the pond.
Yeah.
We appreciate
you.
your presence here. Wow. So love it. Thank you. All right, Kiba's next, then Michelle. Then we have, let me make sure. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I apologize. Harley is next. Then
Harley
Kiba.
had to leave. She had a Zoom meeting at 9.
Harley, how very dare you? All right, next. So it is Kiba, Betty, and then Michelle. I'm sorry. I am just like, my finger is not working. Kiba is next, then Michelle, then Betty, and then Brendan. So Kiba, are you still here? She's here. Woo! Bye, Harley. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, good. Harley put Alvin's channel link in there too.
Yeah, I asked her if she would, and she did great. Okay, Kiba, I have 2 cards for you. The first one, well, I'm gonna do the excuse me, the second card first. This is the card of grounding and centering, and I think it's important for you to ground and center yourself on a regular basis. I like to ground myself when I get out of bed in the morning. You know, as soon as my feet hit the floor, I try and make a conscious decision to do that. And then, you know, to find your center and be open to spirit. I think that's the witchy advice for you that's very, very important. And the second card that follows that is the card of meditation. And when you ground and you center, you're ready to meditate. And this is meditation will transport you to a place of bliss at any desired time of day. And, you know, I mean, you can pretty much meditate anywhere because people aren't aware, you know, what you're doing. I mean, you could be standing in line at a grocery store checking out and just, you know, take a few deep breaths and kind of distort your vision, and you know you're off somewhere meditating, and all of a sudden it's your turn to check out at the grocery store. But those are the cards that I have for you, and I think that they will really, you know, if you can do this and stay grounded and centered, things are just going to open up beautifully for you. And that's what I have for you, Kiba.
Yes, keep a scry in the fruit as you're waiting in line. Do pineapple scrying. What messages like? Kiba. All right, it is 9 o'clock. How are we doing, Nancy?
I'm getting a little tired. I've had a busy day and didn't get, you know, to rest, but I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right. So we have, just real quick, we have Kiba, Michelle, Betty, and Brendan. So we should be. All right. Let me know if you're faltering. All right, Kiba. The witchy energy to embody. We have the Hermit energy here for you. Hermit is one of my favorite cards in the deck because it's not only who I am. I like my sacred space, and my time to me is sacred, and I don't get a lot of it. So this is about you finding time for yourself in a sacred space. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have your own room and nobody can come in. You know, sacred spaces energetically as well. So when you go in into a sacred energy, you're sitting in solitude, so to speak. You're sitting in that sacred moment of pause. And while we're in the sacred moment of pause, it opens up our energetic field to allow for source energy to flow through. It's time to just sit and breathe, really, and let things flow. If you have ask for your guides for a message for highest good, and just and it's so hard these days, I know, to sit in serenity and not have that to-do list going in your mind. But I also see in this image, there's 3 birds here. So I feel like there's three guardians for you, whether it's loved ones who've passed or your guardian angels, but let you know that you are protected both energetically and in this 3D realm. But it's important for you. Oh, I've never noticed this in this card. She's got 2 different eye colors, one blue and one hazel. So that's just very unique energy that you yourself behold, Kiba. And you're just being asked to take more, or at least through the next couple weeks, 3 weeks, some more time for sacred pause. And then I pulled a sacred circle card for you. Unity and protection. You are part of a greater whole. So if you ever have any doubts, any thoughts of feeling a little less than, just know that you are part of a bigger picture. You are here for a purpose. And in this image is some fungi. There's a lot of fun guys around you and you're not seeing them. Mushrooms. I just learned, I think it was last summer, that the trees have their deep roots and they communicate with each other. Well, the mushrooms are like their little liaisons that go in between, whispering, having just the interconnection between Mother Earth, nature, and you is very strong, Kiba. I'm feeling so. Stepping out into nature more often and finding yourself some sacred moments to yourself, sacred pause, bubble bath, even if you can't get away and get out, bubble bath. Before you go to bed, lighting a candle and just staring into the candle flame. Very meditating, very calming. And I think you'll be surprised on some messages that you may get, or feelings, or just that sense of serenity. So that's what I have for you tonight, Kiba. Thank you for popping in and asking a question. I know you don't always ask a question when you pop in and hang out, and we appreciate that.
Hey, Keela.
All right, Harley. We'll see how we feel at the end, and if we feel pretty good, we'll give Harley a message at the end, and I'll let her know.
Okay.
All right, so let me. You're very welcome, Kiba. All right, Michelle, are you still here? I know it's been a long wait, but it was quite a list tonight. So
Okay.
she is still here. So here we
Right.
go.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Michelle. So when you pop in again and I'm hosting, I'll make sure you get pushed up the line a little bit. And that goes for also Betty and Kiba. I mean, not Kiba, if Harley ever comes back.
Okay.
So, and then Betty, are you still here? Let us know if you're still here. And we shall go from there.
Michelle, I have two really, really great cards for you. The first one is the card of Earth Magic. And I want you to look at this because this is so powerful. Because we were talking earlier about Mother Earth and how desperately she needs us and our love. And, you know, Earth Magic, I don't know if you have any crystals or not, but if you do, you know, cleanse your crystals in full moon, and you don't want to put them out in the sun for very long because it can change the color of them. But and also working with the different elements, you know, fire and water and air and earth would be the crystals. Air would be like incense, where you have the incense smoke. Fire, well, fire could also be incense, but fire I would think would be candles, and you can do protection with black salt. And let's see, what have I left out? Let's see. Oh, water. You can scry in water. You know what I think is fun is I have a singing bowl, a large singing bowl, and I put water in it. And when I make the bowl sing, the vibration, just the patterns in the water is absolutely beautiful. But just embrace nature. Get out in the moonlight with these different elements, and just talk to Gaia, you know, and draw close to her and show her love, and you will feel the love in return, because you know, this is such a beautiful experience doing this. The next card that I got for you, Michelle, is rain. It's cleansing, purification, and hydration. It's very important that we keep hydrated. I have to really be careful with that because it's so easy to just forget to drink water, and water is so important. And also, you know, I like to, when it's pouring down rain, I like to stand outside in the rain. Well, now, you know, we've had such a hot summer. It's so cold. It feels so good. But I do that all the time. You know, David will say, "Oh, Mom's out and, you know, stand in the rain again." You know, but also the cleansing aspect of it is having a ritual, like when you take a bath or you take a shower, and just visualizing all of the energetic crud that we pick up during the day, just, you know, washing it away and being cleansed inside and out. And I love that for you, because I think the two of these cards working together, the messages, you know, are very powerful for you, Michelle, and that's what I have for you.
Beautiful. May I add something to
Of course.
So what I want to add is, because I you know what you said about cleansing water and everything, you know, it's good practice to shower before you go to bed, but some of us just too darn tired, and I need the shower in the morning to wake me up. But midday, evening, whenever, and you just feel like you need to cleanse that aura, you can just picture this white light just flowing over you. That is cleansing in itself. And also I recommend, and I do, is I carry a little selenite wand, smaller than this, in my purse because I used to work in a very toxic environment. And so I would just take that selenite wand and just like when no one's watching.
Yeah.
So that's a message for everyone that you can use white light if you just it's in the middle of the day and you can't take a shower. But that just sparked that thought. All right, so Michelle, thank you for hanging out with us, by the way. And I'm sorry you had to wait so long, but it's just we get more and more people coming in. So if you hit the bell, you'll know when we're on, and that way you can pop in as soon as you can, and that helps move you up the list. And yeah, let's get you going here, Michelle. So this image, and I'm going to go by the image itself instead of what the card is. This is about balance. And because of the labyrinth here, it's about a spiritual balance. It's about, this is almost like a temperance card in a way of balance as far as making sure you're grounded each and every day, as well as connected to source energy and your guides every day. This is about you and your higher self connecting each and every day. So you can ask in the start of your day, while you're in the shower or before you leave for work, just say the words, I ask and intend to have a clear channel to my higher self and my guiding team. And I ask for assistance through the day with messages for my highest good. So this is about you and your higher self, the connection here, helping you navigate through the labyrinth. And this is labyrinth of life. This is the labyrinth of spirituality. Yeah, this is totally about you and your higher self and how your higher self helps you navigate through challenges, but you and your team, because there's glowing light behind them. So your higher self is a connection to your guiding team. And even if each and every day, if you don't do some sort of connection already, just the mere mentioning of I ask for guidance for this day for my highest good. Each time you ask to connect with your higher self, with your team, builds a bond, an energetic bond. And as this gets stronger, you'll start realizing how things synchronize during the day, how something you've asked for, assistance, happens to flow for you. And just knowing that you have a team is just empowering in itself. And then I asked for a ritual for you, and it says herbal potion, create and heal. Your magic is potent. So you probably already know you have a little bit of magical energy in you. And I feel like going in naturopathic, Ayurvedic, introducing that into your life if you haven't already. But you yourself are a healer. It's one of your purposes here on earth. And whether you know it or not, even just your energy, if you recognize people love to be around you, it's because they feel your healing energy. And so they just want to be a part of you in your life. So it's very important. As I'm looking at this, I see this bottle and the contents inside. So that's about you making sure you're setting your energetic boundaries each and every day, because people don't realize that they're stealing some of your energy. They just love being around you. And so it's important for you to connect that, protect that energy so you don't feel so drained all the time. So lighting candles, I mean, that caught my attention here in this image. Lighting candles, bringing in the light Sometimes after I'm done reading and I still have candles lit, instead of closing them out, I intend that these candles attract and bring in love and light into my home. So, Michelle, thank you for letting us read for you tonight. That's my story for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I would love to see you back another time. And like I said, we'll get you moved up the list a little bit. So, love to hear everybody's feedback in chat and after the show's over. Please leave comments. Really like to know how we connect, how the messages connect with you. So, love hearing that. It's kind of an energetic boost, knowing that we're doing something good, because Nancy and I, that's our purpose. Mm-hmm. One of our many purposes on life is just we want people to feel good. So There we go for Michelle. And Betty, are you still here, Betty? You're very welcome, Michelle. Yes, you do seem to attract people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have beautiful energy, and people just want to feel that. So
yeah.
I don't think Betty is here, although I think my chat is also on a delay a little bit. So Brendan, my dear Brendan, my mod, my man cub, are you here? Speak out, Brendan. He might have fallen asleep by now. He's Nancy and everybody in chat. If you could send Ocean GD, my Brendan, a little bit of love and healing. He sure could use it right now. He's been working so hard.
Okay.
And we'll see if he may have fallen asleep. He is my son, and just because he's son doesn't mean he gets priority, and he knows that. But he can, maybe Nancy, after we're done, we can do a little reading for him. If he's
Sure.
not
I've got cards for him.
Okay. So Michelle says, I sort of get the healing as I was given a rose quartz in a dream. Oh. So there's YouTube videos. You don't have to go buy an expensive course to learn about energy and the healing properties. It could be something as simple as I work in a school setting, and some days I'll start my day by saying, anyone who I look at, smile at, or is in the vicinity of me, may healing go where they need it most. And so it's as simple as that, is sending love and healing. And then just rubbing your hands together is activating the healing chakras in your hands. And just, if you can just quietly, somebody needs some healing, you just put your hands out to them and just picture that white light and a green light just going to them and asking it to go where they need it most. So, all right, then. I think we've gone through everybody. We've only just had Harley had to leave us, and
Betty. It's been now that I'm not being kicked out.
Right. Well, let's read for Harley, and then I'll message her and let her know that at the end of the night there was a reading for her.
Okay. Well, I had pulled out the cards for Harley, before I realized that she was going to be.
And you kept them out.
And I did. And because you'd mentioned that we would read for her. And you know what? This card, Ginger, look at this. This is the card of joy and delight. And this is Harley.
That's Harley. That is Harley.
I mean, Harley, you bring so much joy and delight to any lives that you participate in. And excuse me, you just have this infectious spirit that makes everyone happy. And your positivity affects so many lives you know, I mean, people that, you know, might not even say anything in the chat, they get your upbeat tone and, you know, all the fun and everything. But also, I'm sure that this spills over into your life, you know, your real life. And it's so important to feel and express joy. And I feel like you do that, Harley. And you know, I mean, just look how the animals are gravitating towards you. And there's a picnic here with the
Like the
witches
Pied
hat
Piper,
and
they're falling
everything.
down.
Yes. And so I love that for you. And, you know, I think that you should get some bubbles like Ginger has and go outside and just blow bubbles and have a wonderful time and hug a tree.
Aw.
You know, and tell Mother Gaia, you know, how much you love her and appreciate her, and tell her a joke. And then the last card that I got for you is the universe is conspiring in your favor. And I love this for you because, you know, all of that positivity that you're throwing out into the universe is coming back to you. And I think that's beautiful. And I think that if anyone deserves it, you do. And that's what I have for you.
Oh, Kim is lighting her lantern. We were talking about that. Kim and I, she's lighting her lantern. Lanterns in the trees.
Aww.
Oops.
Love
you too, Michelle. Thank you. And then she says, I need this. What a pleasant surprise. Thank you. Wonderful. Love your energy, Kim. Michelle, and thank you. We love you too.
Yes, we do.
We really do. I mean, we mean that when we say it. We appreciate because, you know, we're not making money off of this. You know, even though I have another live where I do some donations, because the list kept getting longer and longer. And now Nancy and I, this is about 2.5 hours.
Yes.
We really don't like to turn people away, but our energy does, you know.
Well, after
we
we
appreciate you
finish
hanging
the
out
card,
this
you want us
time.
to go ahead and read for Brendan, and then he can watch the very end of the video?
We could do that. We could do that.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. All right. Let me read for Harley here. Harley, your witchy energy to embody. Love this for you. The moon child.
Ah.
I myself am a moon child. I was, that's a Cancer energy, is moon energy. What is she holding? Oh, there's a lunar moth that has landed on her hand. So, yes, oh my God, Kim, the cicadas are just, oh my gosh, they're actually starting to hurt my ears. They're so loud. Okay, Harley, Moonchild energy. Well, you know, moon children are psychic. So Harley, it's your psychic energy. And I have a feeling that's where you're at right now. You had a Zoom meeting. And so I hope that's your practice. And keep up that practice. Moon children, they're very intuitive. And they're very much still in touch with their inner child, which helps with their intuition. They're very imaginative. Fantasies as you were little, they sometimes fade as we get older. And that's when you start aging, is when you can't embody that inner child anymore. And so you're being asked to continue being that funny, frolicky sense of humor. You know, I'm sure if you could, you'd probably dance in the nudity amongst the trees. If you could. Watch your surroundings when you do. But just embodying that psychic ability that you are working on and that you've always had. And you're just, helping it flourish now. So I feel like this is just a confirmation for you, Harley, that you are on the right path. And it is part of your purpose here. And then my card for you here says healing herbs. Nature provides. Use its gifts for healing. So I don't know about you, Nancy, but I know that as I'm aging, I'm starting to not want to give big pharma any more of my money because I feel like it's getting us more ill. So this is about finding some herbal remedies. Just being in nature is a healing remedy on its own, let alone growing some herbs. So if you can, grow some herbs to make a tea. Pick one tea that you like, say chamomile, and start growing that. The dandelions, they're free. They're out there, and I haven't yet done it, but I am wanting to pull up some dandelions and make some dandelions. Very good for cleansing, and I know your liver and stuff. But this, making these teas is a meditative process in itself, and you can bless your tea before you drink it, I should say. Start making teas for others. Maybe it can be a mini side business for you. I should think about that because we're thinking about things. What are we going to do when we retire to supplement our income? So I keep picturing myself. I keep picturing myself as a little old witch in the cottage, long flowing gray hair, silver hair, and having an herb garden and vegetables. And whether that'll happen or not, it's a very comforting dream of mine. Takes me to a magical place, and isn't that what dreaming is about? In all ambiguousness, it's in touch with our inner child, is still having the ability to daydream, and that's very, very, I feel, is very important for us as we adult in this 3D world. Daydreaming is still an important part in life. I know as a child, I don't know about everybody, but I got, made fun of for daydreaming. You're daydreaming. All you do is daydream. But, it's part of creativity. It's a sacred space. So with that being said, Kim says, I have a tiny visiting grasshopper. He's on the table. I love it. One of her two spirit animals. The other day I had this tiniest little baby praying mantis. So cute. Okay. Wow, everybody. We really thank you for being here. We're going to read for my son, Brendan. You can stick around because maybe that message will resonate with you. If not, before we read for him, I just want to thank each and every one of you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Nancy's channel. And since Brendan, I think, fell asleep, let me, that's not it. I'm trying to put in my other stuff. All right, so I'm going to put in Nancy's link here.
Excuse me.
I know, it is late.
Well, it's late for me, just because I've had a busy day, but, the Sandman has dumped on me. I don't know.
Right? All right, there's Nancy's link. If you haven't already, please do us an honor and subscribe to Nancy as well. She's on way more than me. She's a popular girl. Gives beautiful message. So we just want to send you off with love and fae blessings. And like I said, I'm going to read for my son, Brendan. And if you're interested and like I said, maybe his message will speak to someone else in the chat too. So, and if you don't stick around, you're going to miss the fairy butt send off. So, oh, until next time, dear people. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to read for Brendan.
Okay, Brendan, I have some powerful cards for you, actually. The first Witchy card that comes out is
Oh, I like that for him.
affirmation for positive change. And the thing about change is, it can be scary, Brendan. And sometimes we resist making changes because we're afraid it'll make it worse instead of better. And this card, could possibly hint that you have to have more faith in yourself. And your ability to reach your goals, yeah. It's hard when it takes a while for something to happen, when it takes a while for something to come together, because we're in a world of instantaneous gratification, but it doesn't always happen that way. But what you need to remember is while you're looking towards change, don't miss out on the journey, because your journey is important to you, because every day that you go to work and every day that you live and you do different things and go different places and hang out with different friends and things like that, this is your life. You want to be thankful for it, even if sometimes it's frustrating. And that's what I have for you with this card. The next card that I have is the path ahead is illuminated. Follow the light.
Ooh.
And the light is your spirit guides. Never forget that they are always with you, that they love you, and they know you inside and out, and they're cheering for you, and talk to them. When you're alone in your room or you're in your car going to work or coming back home, talk to them, share with them, because they love that. And I pulled an extra card for you. It just sort of flew out of the deck when I was getting ready to put them up. It's a card of wellness, and it says a healthy body, mind, and spirit thrive with the constant flow of balanced energy. And the key here is balanced energy for you. And, just make sure that you try and balance things out, that you don't go off on the deep end one way and then, over here that. Try and balance out your energy, and rest when you're tired, drink plenty of fluids. Water is a good fluid, because all this other stuff that we're drinking, it doesn't do a body good like water does. And that's what I have for you, Brendan. And I love to read for you, but I think that these are very important messages for you. And that's the witchy wisdom for you tonight.
Okay, thank you for that, Nancy. That was a beautiful message for him. All right, Brendan. Okay. So I had to look this up because it says the flow, and I couldn't remember what 14 was. This temperance. So temperance, Brendan, the flow, going with the flow, not fighting against the current. Temperance is about keeping balance, keeping one foot on the ground and your head in the heavens. It's about literally staying grounded while you're trying to stay connected to source energy. The balance between head and heart, the balance just in your body as well. Let me look at this card, because I feel like Okay, she's drawing a spiral in the sand. So this is something very meditative. So I'm going to say continue drawing, and maybe you haven't been drawing because things have gotten so challenging. Even if you don't have the creative flow, you know that even if you just draw a spiral and just move your hand, pen to paper, pencil to paper, it helps you meditate. It helps that creative flow because you're not thinking of what might be on your mind challenging you. So yeah, and in this image, this little girl is very serene. So finding moments of serenity, pockets of serenity. Quickly on this one, this is Eight of Skies. This is you getting caught up in your head. Don't overthink things. Let things flow. Again, with this one, let things flow. Just know that the universe has your back. You are here for a purpose. Know that there's things happen in divine timing. So again, connecting with your guides, as Nancy said, talk to them. I talk to my guides on the way to work every morning. Sometimes on the way home, but especially first thing in the morning. Having that connection with your guides before you start your busy, hectic day, asking them for guidance, for assistance in anything. It's that like that. It's like that morning cup of coffee for some people. They can't adult until they've had their morning cup of coffee. I can't face my day without connecting with my angels, guides, you know, the creator. Anyway, but I too had to pull another card for Brenton because with your patience and with you finding balance and trusting in the guidance in divine timing, you got the prosperity charm. It says wealth's embrace. Hold a green candle and chant. Fortune's smile come to me. Abundance flows as I will it be. So I've often told people about the affirmation, abundance flows easily and effortlessly into my life. And I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed. So I am blessed because I have such a wonderful son. You've got the world at your feet. It's just, remember, challenges, cycles, everything happens in cycles. And just trust in the process, and don't forget to take pockets, moments in time to enjoy yourself. Take sacred pockets, and this is for everybody. Life is so busy. That sacred pocket just can be a deep breath under the shower head. Just taking time to ground and connect. So, all right, it is 9:40. 2 hours, 40 minutes. We even got an earlier start in readings, and we're still 2.5 hours. So, Nancy, I enjoy our time together.
I really did.
And Nancy and I have finally, you're in pencil, of course, but we're going to be on every other week together and pockets in between. So remember, hit those notification bells. And Kim, thank you for hanging out with us.
Oh, yes.
It says we have 6 people still watching us. So hello to all you lurkers. I hope if you've been listening to our messages, one of them or more have spoken to you. But yeah, so let me lose that banner. Let me lose that banner. Oh, Lordy B. There we go. Banner's lost. Okay. All right, everybody, we send you off with Faye blessings. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you next time. And of course, to those who are worthy of a fairy butt too.
Oh.
Night,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.